Hi, we are the Taste Buddies. I'm Jun, I'm a food writer.
My name is Ren Yi. I'm one of the co-founders of My Burger Lab.
And Ahong from Grub by Ahong.
That's creepy.
Okay,
man.
so this is
So
the
fake.
show where we eat food, we talk about food, and hopefully learn a few things about food as well. So today we have a bunch of different snacks in front of us. These snacks are bringing back so many memories for me, and I'm sure for the rest of us as well.
Got feel or not?
I thought your phone went off, bro. I have no idea what that is.
So that's
You
his
don't watch Kaban?
Nope.
No.
Pop, 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 pop,
What's
pop.
that?
You all
Oh, is
got no
that the
childhood,
superhero?
bro. It's Kaban, bro.
I have
Get
no
a
idea,
feel.
dude.
Is it Mask Rider?
Where you all grow up?
I have no idea. Anyway, home.
Peninsula,
Today,
Malaysia.
I'm
Fail, hashtag fail.
so sorry to disappoint you.
Walao,
But
you all
okay.
rich kids. I don't know what they watch.
Wait, what has that got to do with snacks, though?
Yeah, what does that?
That's what you watch when you grow up, when you were little. That's the whole thing.
While you eat snacks?
That's the whole thing. This is like the whole thing. It's a childhood. You don't watch Kaban?
No, I
Satria
watch
Bajah Hitam.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, that one.
Ultraman.
Ultraman, okay.
Okay. Anyway. That
Kaban's
aside,
the OG
it's not just
way.
about childhood. It's
You
about
know,
childhood.
you know.
Childhood snacks
Kaban,
today.
No, you're too young.
Oh my god. Okay,
kill
Hong
myself
was a golden oldie guy. Okay,
Shit.
so we're gonna talk about a bit of nostalgia, a bit of food memories. But first of all, before we dive into these snacks here, I want to ask you guys, right, as restaurant owners, what role do all these like memories or childhood nostalgia play in your restaurants?
Yeah, go
You go
ahead.
first,
Hong.
bro. You go first, go ahead.
For us, if I think about it, our Elvis Burger, which is a peanut butter, blueberry jam with beef burger. Actually, what am I talking about? Sorry.
Rephrase.
I just
Told you should drink the whiskey. Deal.
No, it's not with whiskey. What's the whiskey?
didn't
You
bring
bring
it.
out.
You see the disappointed face of the director.
Walao eh.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway,
No need so fake one. Just tell the real story.
now I'm trying to think lah. Walao eh.
Don't
Okay,
think.
at Burger Lab,
Pressure him.
at Burger Lab, how do you use like memories? So how do you harness it does it appear in like your food, in the Is Burger Lab itself actually something that you want to recreate out of your memory?
Well, now that
there you
you
go,
talk
there you
about
go.
it, for the most part, we try to be innovative. But upon reflection, we do have a few burgers that are based on memories. One of it would be our Elvis Burger. So it's an inspiration from PB&J, which is something that I had as a kid. Not the American PB&J, it's the what's that brand that you have? Where,
CP?
no, the one where there's a swirl one.
It's in the same
Shit, I can't
jar.
remember.
Like
Yes,
the peanut butter,
yes,
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 the jam
peanut
in the same
butter,
jar.
peanut
Yeah,
butter.
so
Ah.
that's a part of my childhood. So through that inspiration, unknowingly we created the Elvis Burger. And then there's another one where this is not so much childhood, but in my teen years, I love going to Mama and having watermelon lychee juice. So we actually have a burger that had watermelon and lychee in it as well.
Oh,
Yeah. So nostalgia did play a part, but at the point of creation, it wasn't inspired by nostalgia.
Hong, how about you?
I think that question is a question that I don't really want to answer because technically speaking, if you're giving advice on business, they always tell me never ever do anything out of nostalgia or something which is too personal because
Who told you that?
then your decision become too influenced
biased,
bias towards
right?
your emotions. So let's say the thing maybe cannot sell. Like let's say when you were young, you like to wear shoes made out of I don't know plastic or whatever, right? Then you thought it was fun, so you think you start a whole business out of that. Or when you were young, you like to eat this certain candy, so you think you can sell it. So it's not really a good thing to associate nostalgia with business. But having said that, the entire Grab restaurant is actually a memory. So at that point, I think it was an emotional decision. I really hated my life in KL. Everything sucks. So I had this grand idea in my head, like, man, I will recreate my entire life in UK, in Malaysia, in a bubble, protected in a bubble. I will do exactly what I will bring here exactly what I enjoyed there.
So basically, you didn't take this guy's advice of not putting memories.
Basically, I was an idiot lah. Basically, I was an idiot. I think Ren Yi would know lah, right? But back then, I was still an idiot. Still an idiot. Yeah. So it was the whole thing lah. So it's every single thing from the table, the chairs, the lights, the space that we chose. You know, renovating a rundown house, trying to get that edgy feel of a warehouse, of an old school place, stripped down walls, no money for tiles, no money for lighting, all that kind of thing is like trying to recreate that memory.
Right.
Wait, I thought you didn't have money, that's why it looked like that. It wasn't so much an intention.
Right. So if, based on the guy's advice, right, if Grab didn't do so well, right, then you would be ruined lah, basically.
Well, technically it didn't do so well. Yeah, we lost almost all of our money. In fact, it was just a lucky stroke and a lot of help from my friends like Ren Yi who made it happen.
I was his server for 1 week.
He was a server.
I didn't get paid.
Yeah, but then again, it's basically almost like a paradox. Is the answer is yes and no. Yeah, so as much as from my point of view now, all this food is just sugar designed to sell to children with a heavy marketing. But then again, this is also my childhood. This is like the story of my entire being laid out in front of us.
So I
it's
think
a yes or no. Yeah.
Today we're gonna try and relive some of that food memories, and maybe it will make Ren Yi make a burger out of, I don't know, like Choki Choki or like Super Ring Burger, and we'll see how it goes.
Don't give him ideas.
I'm slightly triggered by the thought.
Okay. So how this will work, right? Because we have so many snacks in front of us. I think we have like 20. I did not expect so many, but we're just gonna pick one each. Okay, we're gonna take turns and try one by one.
I'm gonna fight you guys
and talk about it and share it out. Something that we have very solid memories with. Okay, Hong, seems like you have a lot of stories. Do you want to go first?
I'll just do a quick one because I don't know, man. Like, you want to eat it first?
What is this?
I'll pass it on to you.
I've never seen it before. Okay, so what?
Okay, disclaimer. Almost 50% of the stuff here I've not seen before or tried before, and this is one of it.
So these are supposed to be like childhood snacks for Malaysians, I guess.
Yeah.
But Hong went and bought like a ton of weird snacks that me and Ren Yi have never seen before.
KL people have
KL people. Yeah. So he just passed us one that kind of looks like Xun Mui.
How come you're treating this like you never seen it before?
I've never seen it before.
This is like Chinese New Year food.
Unless it's just like
every single year,
right?
Okay. I'll just do quick because I know the director is gonna scold me already. So the reason why I chose this one is because and I feel like I need to talk about it is because every Chinese New Year my dad will go and buy all the snacks you give to your guests, right? And this is one of those things. At that time, there's a lot of imported jerok from China, right? And my mom would like just always tell my dad, stop buying all that cancer food, right? Because it's all this fake sugar from China. Everything is supposedly causing whatever. And my dad, right, he would sneak out. We go to the candy shop and he just cannot tahan. He would just buy small packets of this, even though it's forbidden already. And that's when I realized, right?
Wait, what is this first?
This is a jerok plum. Right?
Oh, it's plum.
So there's many types.
It's like a sour plum.
Yeah,
but it's not very intense.
Yeah, it's not very intense. So I think the lesson to me at the time is I suddenly realized, right, this for my dad, right, is his childhood snack, and that's how strong the memory in him. My dad is a f***ing hard ass, trying to be military man, always strict all the time, never a smile, right? But then when he sees this, he has to buy, even though my mom will say, cannot buy. He will just buy, or he will say, we'll just buy one small packet, we'll eat it on the way back. Yeah. So it's like I suddenly realized, we forget like our parents are once little kids like us also. So it's very important to me. And every Chinese New Year I'll whack this. Yeah.
I'd like to take a poll among the people in the room. How many of us actually know or have seen this?
You sure no one. Nah, come on, you.
Okay, wait. Who has seen this? Raise your hand. Okay, that's 3 of you. Where are you guys from? No, I mean Penang. See, it's
maybe it's an East Malaysian thing.
It's an East and North Malaysian thing.
I don't know, man. I mean, no, there are so many different kinds of like Xun Kam.
Exactly.
Right, but this is one of it.
I've
seen like many different kinds, but just not this one.
But you guys do put this kind of stuff on the table for when people buy in, right?
Not
in my
this
house,
specific one.
Not in your house?
No.
Wait, it's not turkey.
Remember, he's a PB&J guy.
But here's the thing. Personally, for me, something that looks like this by association immediately is something that's super ultra sour, which is not. So that's why I've avoided it for the most part of my childhood and adult life because I don't like super sour stuff.
Moving on.
Okay, now your turn.
Okay, now it's my turn. I think in that same vein, right? In that same vein of your mom restricting your dad from buying all this. I used to like love this thing, Choki Choki, when I was a kid.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. I think it's something that probably all of us have had before.
Yeah,
Open a small pack. But I used to buy this at like the
Do you know how to sing a song?
No, I don't know. See,
Yeah,
just
bro,
now,
you're not a true fan.
just
Let me
now
sing,
you were
okay?
talking to me.
Shut up, listen to this, huh? Yeah. Choki Choki, enak sekali. Choki Choki, adik gemari. Don't you know the song?
Did you YouTube this?
no idea what this
No,
song
this is like in my head for 38 years.
I didn't
It's
need the
just
ads to
looping.
buy this. Okay, I didn't need the ads. I just straight up went to this place called Cat
man.
Star.
Okay, wait.
That's
Why do you
opposite my
have bread
place.
in your hands?
Yeah, okay. You talk first. I'll show you later what's happening.
Okay, anyway, yeah, so this Choki Choki, I used to have like one at least every single day from right after school. And I'll just like bite on it. But actually, I have a feeling, right, I won't like it today. I used to love this as a kid.
So I
Yeah,
mentioned
let's eat
before the show that I never did like this because I always found it really grainy as a kid, even as a kid.
But it's not grainy, right?
It's not grainy now. Maybe they changed the recipe.
Oh, it just tastes really fake now, though. Now I realize how fake it tastes.
It's not chocolate.
It's not chocolate, that's why. I think it's like some palm oil stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like it now. Okay, so Hong is doing something as usual.
I think your all memory lost with that. But this is such an important moment in advertising. Your suckers forgot what happened.
Yeah, Hong is squeezing out the Choki Choki
Yeah, so
And putting
just
it
to be
on
quick
bread.
before director emo. Alright.
and folding it in half.
Oh shit, it's
Oh,
gone.
wait, what happened?
Oh shit, wait, get.
Oh, I'm not sure if I like this or hate this though.
I mean, I'm eating it because it's
I
like it's
keep
just
eating
sugar,
it, Yeah.
but I know it's not good for me. Like when you eat it, you know it's not good for you.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm sure it's the same for all of these snacks though.
No. I'm
Just
quite sure
Choki Choki.
Super Ring is quite good for me.
So right, what happened right is in the TV advert, there's a bunch of little wankers running around with the Choki Choki, and technically you suck on it, right?
Uh-huh.
And then there's one scene right where I think to sell the product maybe to mothers or whatever, right? And there's one boy there going like this. I got mine on the bread. Yeah, and he's got so much Choki Choki on the bread, right? They make it look like you can put one stick and it'll be like that, right? No.
So
how many sticks is that?
do you eat? Three
That's
sticks
two,
already.
right?
This is about 3. Yeah. And then for forever, right, I keep thinking in my head, right, one day when I grow up, I'm gonna do that. Which is now. Yeah.
What? You've never done this before?
Never done it.
So you don't even know.
Enjoy,
whether-
enjoy.
Because when you were young, we got money to buy the entire box.
Are you gonna share it with us?
How much?
Okay, sure. Can you tell if you close your eyes between this and Nutella?
Yeah, I was just about to say it kind of looks like Nutella, no?
Tastes like Nutella also.
It's actually a pretty good Nutella substitute though.
The other day, right, I was at the supermarket and I passed by the cashier. You know what these kids are eating now? Rather than sticks of chocolate, it's just sticks of honey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's quite common actually.
Somehow they think honey is healthier.
What's that? Like in
It's,
the stick?
wait,
In
those,
like
those
tubes
aren't
like
even
that.
real honey.
Yeah.
FYI.
Okay, Ren Yi, your turn.
Shit.
What's
I'm
your
gonna
pick
I'm gonna
for
pick
the
something
snack?
that I've not had before. So it's a toss between these two because I've never seen them.
Okay, both are brought in by Hong.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hong, you
So
want to explain?
this is called the funny chewy stick.
Yeah.
Okay, so that doesn't say much. This one, it's
It just has the.
no, that's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Right.
It just has the brand. Kim
And the-
Sing Trading Co. It doesn't
the
even tell you
address.
what it is.
I bet
it
some-
says ramuan, gula 40%, tepung 35%, kelapa,
Yeah.
kelapa 25%.
Yeah, because just to give you an
Okay.
idea, right?
Oh wait, there's a name. Sorry. It's called sagun.
Ah,
Sagun.
that's why.
Yes,
That's why.
Su. So it's a coconut biscuit.
Oh,
No, not biscuit. It's cocaine.
Okay, I'm sold. Let's try that.
okay. You
Which
want
one?
to have the honor?
Let's just
Oh,
see
actually,
first.
there's a name of a.
You got credit card or not?
What credit card?
One
Cut
credit
the-
card.
Cut the coke.
Wait, are you supposed to just pour in your mouth or snort
Cut
it?
out, eh?
Snort it lah.
Okay, so
You have to snort through your nose. Trust me, you have to snort this up
okay,
your
we'll
nose.
see you do first. Okay, we'll see you do first.
Almost got him.
Okay, show us how to eat
Your
this.
nose.
No. This one is just yeah.
Okay. So for the podcast listeners, what we have in our hands now is just like a tube wrapped
yeah,
in
plate,
wrapped in
right?
paper. Apparently, there's powder in it, and it comes in a pack of like about like 30. And they come in
Yep.
different colors.
You guys steal my scissors?
Oh
It's
yeah,
right
yeah,
here.
it's here. And actually, right, when the name it says sagun, right, actually there's a kueh called sesagun
Oh, I can smell it.
or like sasagun,
It smells like coconut.
which is like a coconut
Yeah.
kueh. So
Oh.
I'm,
Sagu is grown in Sarawak. I don't know how common it is here, but you do get a lot of sagu here. Right?
It reminds me of Chinese New Year cookie
like the coconut.
that has a coconut,
It's like a macaroon.
but it's got this processed taste to it. I can't.
All everything here is processed. Man.
It's actually yeah.
No, no. It's like a. If you drop something on the floor, you pick it up.
I don't want already.
It's got it's got that taste. I'm not a fan. I'm not sold.
I was
Yeah.
okay with it actually until you say it's like
It-
you're picking up from the floor.
This is like really, really old school. Like really, this is like when I was probably 4 or 5. Yeah.
Look here. I'm not dissing anyone's snack or childhood here, but definitely, I think I'm starting to question who's coming up with this stuff, and who is their target market. Why?
I think it's just cheap, and sagu at that time was like a snack for, I don't know about you guys, but in Sarawak we made a lot of cookies and snack out of sagu. Like sagu.
So like I said,
sagu
I've tasted
cookies.
this in a
different
cookie
forms,
form
right?
before.
Yeah, they probably
Right.
just make it more fun.
Yeah.
like by making it into a powder, like a
Yeah.
crumble.
So actually, I was speaking to like a kueh maker before, and he was saying there's a kueh called sesagun or sagun that is, I think popular in like Singapore and Indonesia, and basically it's like it's a coconut as well, and it's really powdery, but they would almost eat it in like a popcorn cone like that, and just pour it in their mouth. So
Oh,
it's something
really,
similar to this,
Okay.
but maybe this is like the kids version
From where?
or like a commercial version.
I mean, that one is from where? Sarawak or?
No, it's just like a nyonya. I think it's a nyonya
Nyonya
origin
thing,
kueh.
nyonya
Yeah.
origin. Sagun, sagu.
Or it might be like Indian kind of kueh. Yeah. So when I saw the name that one,
It's quite
This makes me
cheap.
realize
It's like
that.
one stick is 10 cents.
That's the child.
And then there's
economics.
42 sticks in here. I mean, I can imagine this in a kid's birthday party, and it's an easy solution. It's nice, it's colorful. You put a whole stick there, kids can run around, have fun with it, right? And they can play a little bit of lightsaber before they eat it. Yeah, I can see the appeal, but I question the ingredients. But it is only 3 ingredients after all.
so maybe it's okay.
So okay, can I be selfish and ask to try this as well?
The funny chewy
Yeah,
stick.
I mean,
yeah.
funny chewy stick. What that is amazing branding there. Could you do the honors?
Yeah.
So what flavor is it? Like, it doesn't
it's
even
got
tell you
many
what the
flavors.
It's got many flavors.
Yeah.
It doesn't even tell you what flavor it is.
Actually, it's quite interesting to see how Ren Yi is reacting to snack that he don't know. One thing,
Oh,
is
it's a
showing,
like a
lollipop.
one thing is showing that he is not a fun person.
Why?
All the child in the fun in him is dead.
Okay, so there are
Hey,
4.
you can blame my parents for that, okay?
Are they different flavors or they're the same? Or
No,
is
they're
it just a
different
scam?
flavors.
Oh, okay.
So I think if I say one word, you understand already. This is like sugus.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Okay.
Then you know already, right?
But in a stick.
Again, even individual sticks do not imply what flavor it is.
I guess you go by the color. I'm going for green. I'm hoping it's like apple.
Always go for purple.
Purple is purple is
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
It's
that
not
one.
bad.
You
but-
pass me one? Yeah, sorry. The purple one.
What's
The one you have, yeah.
How is this purple? This is blue, dude.
Purple here.
That's
here.
pink.
Okay, sure.
Mine looks
It's all chocolate.
dodgy, bro. It's all. I told you it was a scam.
Sugus. It's like sugus,
It's
bro.
all the same flavor.
Is this the same flavor? I cannot tipu already.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really smart. One product, put 4 colors. Make people assume it's different.
That's why. Wait, it's chocolate. It's coffee. Oh, it's coffee.
Oh, okay. So it's got that chewy, sugus texture. And stick to your mouth. Flavor wise,
It
you're
doesn't
right.
taste of much, though, to be honest.
It's fake coffee and fake chocolate all in one.
Okay, I think they missed the
I don't like
point
this.
already because it's not supposed to be like coffee flavor at all. It's
Okay.
not.
So you're saying this one is popular in
Whose childhood
Sarawak?
is this?
In Sarawak. This is Hong's childhood. We are reliving Hong's childhood to his sweets.
So this is like you had sugus, right? But this is like the
Sarawak
bigger
sugus.
size. Yeah. And whoever has it, because it costs more, you're the boss lah.
Huh?
I don't like it. I'm sorry, Sarawakians.
It's important for me because the girl I had a first crush on, she gave it to me.
Oh, okay.
So does it taste sweeter to you?
It does.
Yeah, that's
Interesting.
That's another thing, right? It's like when we eat all these childhood snacks, our do you think our memories of it, our memories of the flavor actually affect like how we perceive the taste right now?
I think just by how you guys are reacting and how I'm reacting to it, it's definitely all memories. In fact, I would say it's almost near 99.9% memories. Because other than that, it's just a bunch of bad
Ingredients.
shit. Yeah, lots of sugar.
So if you were to eat this one now, you would say it's good.
Yeah. So it's like I would ignore that it's a bad stuff, and I'll just enjoy the memory. Yeah.
No,
the whole
that's very important because at the end of the day, I think us living in such a modern world and we're all surrounded by all these gadgets and whatnot, it is good to be reminded of what innocence tastes like.
Yeah.
And I so far the two that I've tasted, because I have no point of reference, to me I'm judging it as an adult.
Yeah, you're judging it as a product.
And that's where I think the
Shouldn't, bro.
disconnection is. I'm not trying to say that I'm superior to the product or whatnot, but it's just at the end of the day, as a person with different reference point in terms of taste, I just feel that this is not something that I can associate with. Yeah, maybe I think the next thing that you can pick or we can pick together is something that all of us have tried as a kid, and then see whether we have the same reaction.
Okay, can I pick?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Okay, I think something that we've all tried is this one.
This is one of my favorite as a kid.
What do you call it?
I got a cold one.
Apollo Susu.
You want the cold one or not?
I don't know the name.
It is cola. Bring it.
I normally put it in the fridge.
Bro, thanks, man. Yeah, so this is like a chocolate wafer.
Yeah.
Do you guys always have it on school trips?
Yeah.
I feel like
Yes,
I
it's packed.
always
It's
have
packed,
this in
it's
school
packed together
trips.
with a lunch, with a meal.
When you have- Oh, you want a cold one?
Yeah, I got cold one.
No, this is fine. No, I'll take the cold one. I've never had it cold.
Yeah, I want a cold one, so.
Interesting. Wait, so
Ooh.
this is both Apollo. So what's the difference between that and this?
That one is the wafer.
This one has a cream and
Yeah.
wafer in there. Okay.
Oh man, look at that.
Okay, I didn't think we were gonna go through all of this, but
Oh, I thought-
this is different.
How come I
White.
thought it was brown in color?
Yeah, I thought it
See,
was brown.
they got no money for packaging, right? So they
Wait,
put
what?
all the packaging the same. But when I was young, I liked the white chocolate rather than the.
Wait, so there is a.
I didn't know
That-
that. I've
I
never
didn't
had
know
a
that
white
was-
chocolate
yeah.
one.
So there is the brown chocolate one and the white chocolate version. So I normally buy the white.
Maybe this is Sarawak is weird junk food, man.
I bought it here, man. They don't know. You don't know got white, right? Yeah, they know.
No?
Oh, this is good. I miss this taste.
Oh, I miss this thing. So.
So, going back to our topic of whether nostalgia affects the taste, do you think
Well,
objectively it tastes good?
does it taste good? Yes.
How can sugar not taste good?
Does it taste good? Yes. But I feel like there's a disjoint. In my head, before I had it, it tasted better. Now
Yeah.
it feels like there's a diminished
There's a diminished effect, lah.
effect. Yeah.
Wait, they're all white?
Yeah,
Where's
all
the
white.
chocolate one?
It's all white.
He bought all white now.
I feel scammed.
So you wanted the chocolate
This
one?
one-
again?
Oh, everything you give me is a scam. This one is so scam. But it's good though. This white chocolate is good. I never
But
had
I
it
was
before.
surprised that one like a different packaging. It's supposed to be the whole idea was it was a range of fruit flavors, but it's all toffee. I don't know why.
So this is basically a wafer style cookie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And coated in chocolate. Well, white chocolate in this case. And actually, yeah, I think this is something we all had. And I would say out of all the things that we tasted today, this is something that I would still have like today. Just to snack.
Yeah.
When I see this at a party, when I was a kid, it's the one that I go for. If they have this, then this is the number one.
I used to have it on like camping trips that you would just pack in your bag.
Yep. And there's something about the packaging that feels cheap.
But that's the thing, right?
But
It's
so
like,
good. I don't know how to explain it.
If they change the packaging, you'll be pissed off, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think that old brands should be modernized. One good example is obviously Mamee. I feel like they've grown so much that I don't feel connected to it. But of course, we have to taste it to see. It's been a while since I had Mamee. But yeah.
But you feel they've gone too corporate.
I mean, if you look at the packaging, it doesn't. There's no sense of nostalgia.
Yeah.
It's so
I was
updated.
expecting like the small individual packets and then come in like a whole bunch, right?
I mean,
Like-
it's inside.
Yeah, it's inside.
Yeah.
Okay, should we try it actually? The
Oh,
Mamee?
okay. Are we
Crack
done
it
with
open,
this?
boy. Crack it open, man.
All right. So last time, back in the days, you would have one pack, and then inside would have the sachet.
Yeah,
Right.
the
Now,
flavoring, right? Yeah.
The flavoring is outside.
Oh no!
Well, this has been like this for the last.
You what?
But original
Yeah,
Mamee
yeah.
don't have the sachet one, right?
The original- yes, the original
Mamee
doesn't have.
just yeah. Then they upgrade to like make it shake, like
Yeah, you can add like
Got a bit of
barbecue.
action,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
I'm
right.
telling you, it's smaller.
Your hands got
Do you
bigger.
think it's smaller?
I think your hands got bigger.
No, I think it's smaller. Legit. Do you think it's smaller, home?
everything is smaller now in my life, including my.
That was unnecessary.
Okay. Oh, the flavoring.
Okay, just to tell you a bit of background, I don't like Mamee. Yeah, I don't like.
Okay, here's the thing.
Like all your
Crispies.
life?
It's already
Yeah.
flavored. I didn't even put powder, but you can see that there
Eh?
is flavor.
Yeah,
What?
it's already damn salty, way. My first impression of Mamee, right, is like, why would you deep fry instant noodle? Just cook it.
But it's so good. Actually, it's still pretty good.
Very good.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
If I want noodle, I eat noodle.
It's like if you were to make a ramen burger, right? You can use Mamee.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat a ramen burger. Only a sohai will eat a ramen burger.
Well, sorry lah.
It's good, dude.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
It's objectively good, Hong. I think this is
Really?
your reverse nostalgia. Because last time you think
Okay.
you hate it, so now you still hate it.
Here's the thing. Would you eat ramen? And then
Yeah,
you put a
I'll eat
burger
ramen.
patty on top of it.
No, why would I do that?
You have a ramdon. It's the same shit.
It's
just that instead
it's
of-
noodle and steak.
Yeah, so?
Yeah, if I put the steak, if I kiap a steak on these two, Mamee, will you eat?
Why burger patty?
Oh no lah, use
Do
the...
meatball lah, meatball ramen. I can understand. Meatball
Wait,
spaghetti.
wait,
Yes,
okay.
I understand.
Why steak?
Huh?
You
What-
can choose
what
whatever
are we
the fuck you
talking
want to
about,
put on
guys?
it lah.
Sliced meat ma. I can
just gonna
understand ma. Why must it be a whole burger?
Oh my god, this MSG is
Okay.
it's good.
I've had my fair share. I would eat this on a day where I'm bored, nothing to do, and just
Oh, you
think
guys
of
used to
something.
like...
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But I don't know why I didn't do
The
that.
shake action. I haven't even put the sachet. Can I get
I
one
didn't
sachet?
give you one?
Yeah.
Do you want the pedas one? Or the...
Oh
And this
yeah.
episode is just us playing around, man.
This is how I used to eat it.
Sorry, one later give you the serious talk, okay?
Oh.
That's what happens, right? I think this whole episode will make you think, in life. Have you lost your childhood to the point that everything in life must be so damn serious now? Right? Everything you do. Does one need to grow up and become adult at some point? I don't know. I try not to do that most of the time. Yeah. But then again, it does get a bit too indulgent if I deny myself an adulthood too. Yeah.
I think in small doses, to reverse back, into something that's a little bit more childlike, something that's a little bit more innocent, but that comes from a place of safety. When you're among good friends, when you're among people you can trust, you do behave differently. For the most part, people think I'm very serious, which I am, for the most part. But
Me too.
with my friends, with my girlfriend, it's a different side. We a different side comes out. One that is less guarded, one that is a little bit more, like I said, childlike, right? And just having like Mamee here, it does remind me a little bit about, how carefree things used to be. But adulthood is serious. Adulthood does come with some weight because there are responsibilities. There are how to say? Yeah, there are responsibilities that come with adulthood, and you can't help but be serious or stressed for the most part. But having snacks like this that are still available, I think is great because we are occasionally reminded of, quote unquote, more carefree times.
So while eating this, do you feel more carefree right now?
So it's not the food that made it carefree.
It's the
I realized because after you asked me to crush it, it's this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I totally forgot about the crushing thing until like I held it in my hand and I was like, I feel like something is missing. Why am I biting it? And I'm like, oh, this is what I used to do, like crushing it.
Because I was eating like an adult just now. I was going like this, taking a bite, I was crushing it a little bit.
We're trying to be like
out.
sophisticated and shit, but actually, this is the real and only way you should have Mamee.
The question is, as a child, did you have this kind of dried noodle before, or you had the soup noodle before?
I don't know, but I know as a child I'm always drawn to the savory food first lah. Like I really enjoyed Maggi and everything.
No, the reason why I asked that is because your first impression of a particular food becomes an imprint. For example, if rice is served loose, the first time you see sushi rice, you'll be like, it's too lumpy, it's too sticky.
True lah, true.
Right?
True.
I don't know what my first memory is, but I was able to accept this fairly quickly. I didn't question it too much.
Yeah.
Like this
Because of the fuzzy guy?
I don't know. Could be. As a kid, I maybe, I don't question so much.
Yeah. I think so.
But you are coming from not a point of whether it is tasty or whether it is nostalgia or not. You're saying, I don't get it why they are serving it dry.
Yeah. No. Actually, more importantly,
is that an adult question or is that a child question?
Yeah, it reminds me of a time where I even as a young child, right, I had to pretend to get excited over Mamee. Huh? When
this is social pressure, peer pressure. So everyone loves it. I must love it too.
I remember like
are you okay? You don't have to like Mamee.
Yeah, exactly. Like when the I don't know what do you call it when your class end of year you have a class party.
Yeah.
So they bought like a whole bag of Mamee.
Right. Mamee is always in there.
Children's Day.
Yeah. And then they pass it around. I'm like, yay!
But inside you were like,
inside I'm dying.
What?
So what would make you happy?
If there was this thing.
What is your go-to?
A lot, basically everything here.
Except for Mamee lah.
And also this one also. This one is like
Mamee
the bad boy.
was too commercialized for you back then, huh?
Yeah. I want to ask you guys, right? How did you access all this when you were a kid? Like, did you have to get permission from your mom? Like, can I get one Mamee? Or was it more like you sneak out on your way to tuition, hantam a few, then come back?
No, there was this like grocery store or like convenience store opposite my school. And all the kids would hang out there after school. It's called like, I mean, if you're from like Subang or like Lake Hang, it's called Cat Star. It's still there. I went back like, maybe like 2 years ago. Maybe it's not there after COVID. But it was still there and they still sold kind of like the same things.
Oh, so it's more like when you go out, hang out with your friends, you got a bit of pocket money, then you buy all this. I see.
Why, you got it to your contraband
No,
dealer?
yeah. All this is considered illegal in my house. If my mom and dad sees this,
so
just whack.
I have a rich friend who loves to belanja everyone. That's my sauce, man.
That's your sauce.
Yeah. I'll go to his house. Whenever there's a party, he'll bring. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, I had to sneak all this.
That's why I haven't seen a lot of this before.
Yeah.
Because it's not directly accessible to me.
Yeah, so actually after having tasted all of these snacks that we haven't had in a while, what are your thoughts on it? Like, do you feel that you would eat this more regularly now that you are like, you remember the memories attached with it?
No,
especially Hong?
I'm done.
You're done? Just once? Don't you want to relive like that the girl giving you that sweet?
Yeah, no, to be honest with you, it's just that the taste doesn't live up to it already. It's more like you cannot deny that the adult brain is telling you this is what it's just flour, it's just gluten with sugar and everything.
But why then as kids, right?
Yeah.
We love these stuff.
Sugar. Because when you're young, so
that's
Elliot, one of our good friends, kid, right?
Restaurant 101.
Usually the parents would forbid them from having access to any form of salt or sugar until they can't avoid it anymore. So when they're at a young age, all their food is just bland. But you see, the first time he has ice cream, he's just like, give it to me, I want more, right? So I think that as a kid, these are what do you call it? A high. Just like when you have durian for the first time as a young adult, or when you have a piece of nice, well cooked steak for the first time, right? It's a
just want it
sensory
all the
high,
time.
right? So as a kid, this is like the gateway to a sensory high. So that's what I think sells.
Yeah, and it's weird to me that, after over time, right, our liking for these stuff like gradually goes down. Does it then mean that, we like more complex flavors, like like you were saying, steak?
Well,
And we would definitely prefer a steak over like eating these.
I mean, that might not be a fair comparison. What is an adult snack?
Yeah, I was gonna ask as well, like,
Cigarette, yeah. Whiskey, yeah.
would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's an adult snack? That's like, I guess a cigarette is a snack.
Adult snack. Actually, nowadays, snack is considered illegal also in my house also. So
What are you talking about?
What?
Yeah.
Wait, so your wife bans you from having snacks at home?
Wait, I thought your wife snacks.
No lah, she don't really allow snacks also. But I mean, even if you wanna say like what snacks do I eat nowadays, is all those I don't know, like expensive shit you get from Marks and Sparks, like all this. What 99%?
I know what snack is for adults.
Dark chocolate premium shit.
Salted egg, salted egg, fish skins, and
Salted egg, fish skin premium this, premium that. I don't know lah.
I wonder if the kids nowadays like eat
Yeah.
salted egg fish skin. Maybe,
well, if I have a kid, I would not, simply because it's so expensive. I don't want them to get hooked on those stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think like nowadays, right? Because these are all our childhood, but I wonder for like, I guess like millennials or like kids nowadays, like what kind of things are they eating? Because a lot of these snacks, right, you don't really see them much anymore. Well, you can still see like Mamee and maybe like Choki Choki, and also, but okay, the one exception to that is I think is Super Ring.
But that's made
But
famous
Super
by
Ring has been like
it's made famous
there's a
by
resurgence.
by one person.
Who? Like
Bosco.
really? Oh, really, Najim?
I think so.
No, I think it's because of there was like
Oh, they're
some
Blackpink.
K-pop. Yeah.
Yeah, they like that shit as well.
Yeah, Blackpink came to Malaysia and they were hunting for Super Ring. And then now it's getting sold in the US for, I think, like 50 ringgit, some equivalent of 50 ringgit for like 3 packs, I think. Yeah, and people are making bank out of it. And there's this like Malay woman, I think, selling it to people in the US, sending it to like Finland, and people are buying this stuff out, man.
True.
Well, who's buying it? Is it Malaysians who crave for that nostalgia?
I think it's K-pop fans or like Blackpink fans.
Oh, okay, then that's different.
Yeah.
Then that's different.
Yeah. Have you guys encountered any like new snacks recently that...
I love
that
my
you
Japanese snacks. So I like to go to what's the brand? A Japanese restaurant that always have a shop next to it.
like the pasta zanmai?
I think it's
And
Sushi Zanmai.
Sushi Zanmai.
And
Yes.
they have
Yeah.
a Japanese snack store. That's one of the places for me to go to. I like going to the Jaya grocers or the village grocers, and there will be snacks from imported snacks. Sour,
Like Hello Panda?
no, not those.
Do you like Hello Panda? Oh, I love Hello Panda though.
Really?
Yeah, it's so good.
It's a cream filled. It's a cream filled cookie,
chocolate.
right?
Yeah, it's like a chocolate, almost like a biscuit. Yeah.
I don't know. I still feel like that's more for kids, but that's me.
I love those. I would still eat that one.
So I love potato chips with adult flavors,
Ah.
like seaweed, and then there is like sour cream, the usual.
What are you eating?
The plum. But I want to ask you guys, right? Having gone through all this, would you let your kids do this?
Well, I don't have a kid now, but maybe selectively.
So let's say your brother have children, or your nieces and nephews. Would you buy them this?
I will let them, well, with permission of the parents, of course, since I
Why?
don't have a kid. I will only share with them what I would eat. If I won't eat it, I won't give it.
So those things that you've done before, you wouldn't mind giving.
Not
to them,
done before. So like I had Choki Choki before,
Ah.
but I don't like it. I'm not gonna give it to them.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
you
it's
know
more
what I
like
would do?
sharing
though?
of memories.
I think right,
lah.
what I would do right is like if I want to get them to try Super Ring, right, I'll take it out and like break it into small pieces so they don't recognize what it is. So they cannot go out and buy. Then you give them, it's not Super Ring.
And kids are not
It
that
tastes
stupid,
good.
okay?
Yeah, because I feel a lot of times I look at young kids today, right? I don't know whether it's
Guys, you're sounding damn old, man.
no, I don't know whether it's a irresponsible thing to say. A lot of times I see parents nowadays, they are very, very okay, let's use the word, they love their kids so much, right? Their snacks are like apples and grapes and, premium cheeses and all that. I wonder, are they missing out on this whole lot of bad shit? Right?
I think the approach is more of modern parents are a little bit more educated on how harmful these products can be.
Are they harmful though?
I think it's like a
They
health
are.
thing.
You
It's
just
like
said it's made of
health-conscious.
shit.
Yeah, but are they harmful though?
Yeah.
Right? Maybe you have one cigarette, then you're done.
Yeah, but
Or maybe have
One
3
Apollo.
years of it like
but
me.
the problem
Who knows?
is some people
Still.
have an addictive personality, and one cigarette is not enough. They end up having a whole pack. Right?
So
This stuff are addictive, but has been proven by science to be addictive.
So what would you say to those parents who say like, I'm not gonna send my kids, not gonna give McDonald's to my kids, not gonna give burgers to my kids?
Hey,
What you
it's a
say?
choice.
They're missing
Yeah,
out.
it's their
But
choice.
they're
It's a
missing
choice.
out. But do you feel that they're missing out?
Look, when they are adults, right, they will have
they will have
They
make
can
that
try it on
choice.
their
they can try on their own.
And
But as a
actually,
parent,
That's not fun anymore. You're 30.
But then you're messing
Look,
with their
they can-
health, I guess.
burger.
they can still have great burgers at home that might not be processed burgers.
They can
But
go
I
burger.
want the
They
processed
can go
burger.
Look, it's a choice. All I'm saying is,
Yeah.
modern parents are armed with more knowledge.
Sure or not?
To some extent, yeah.
Yeah.
There's more information than ever before.
Sometimes I dispute that also. I mean, there is one example in UK. Actually, it's very smart marketing. So what they call their brand Innocence. I'm sure you heard of the brand before.
Yep.
Right. So what they sell is fruit juices to kids.
Oh.
Right.
Ah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
smoothies.
I have it.
Yeah.
Innocent, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
so what you're saying is
yeah.
different. That's manipulative advertising, right?
Yeah, but where does it come from? I also believe that there's this idea nowadays that you should give your kids healthy snacks, and I wonder whether there is such thing as healthy snacks. Nowadays I go to the supermarket, right? I walk past the aisle, right? It's just like 20 choices of yogurt.
Yeah.
No, but like you said, it's like
Somehow
an
they think
apple.
that's healthy food.
No, and like giving
Yeah.
a child an apple as a snack, right? It's like,
Yeah.
I guess it is
Apple is
healthier.
sugar though.
Yeah,
but it's different.
But
You
it's not
can't
like, I guess,
compare.
like processed sugars.
Yeah.
And like-
Really? There's dried grapes.
Yeah, sure. But there's additional
Yeah,
sugars
so
in there.
I'm also sure when you were growing up, this is considered healthy, correct?
Yep.
My mom would say this is like, okay, this is better
Okay,
for
so-
you, Hong.
so if
I'm like,
this-
no, give me
if
a
this-
pile of chewing gum.
If this is just that, I haven't seen the process or what's the ingredients.
Yeah.
If it is naturally grapes that is sun dried and to that level, right? It is by definition healthier than Choki Choki, which is not even chocolate.
Actually, what are the ingredients? I don't know.
I don't know,
Is
lah.
that
I
Yeah, just
uh,
chocolate flavor. Or like,
This is chocolate flavor, which is
yeah.
concerning.
Palm oil. Yeah. There's
So
some like cocoa
so
powder.
by ingredient is in sequence. Sugar is number 1, vegetable is number 2, and then palm oil. There's cocoa powder, and that's number 4. Yeah. So
Yeah, so
how
there's a
many
bunch
percent-
of things. And I think in general, like, however people bring up their kids, there's like to different education. I think over time people will get more health conscious as well, and so they will opt for like healthier things. And you can, I guess, argue that some of these things aren't that bad for you. Like maybe the legal raisins or like the sun-made raisins are just like naturally dried or whatever. But in general, I would say going for a healthy option do have its benefits as well for kids, right? And but that aside, do you guys feel like you have any takeaways, any flavors that stand out here to you today in terms of the snacks that we've had, and maybe like you guys will use it in your cooking sometime?
No way, man. The only thing I might use is maybe some of the cheese flavors, which I think KFC is doing. The fast food is doing already. It's just cheese powder everywhere, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And
Okay.
everyone is doing that. For some reason, that umami really sells very well. But I think what I learned myself today, right, by having eaten all this snack today, is I feel I learned something new about my childhood also, which is all this taste is actually very very sad and boring. Right, it's just sugar.
I thought
sugar.
you liked it. I thought you liked some of it, though.
I like, but it's like a realization dawned on me, lah. But then again, it also makes me appreciate what all these things are about. Right, it doesn't necessarily is about the object itself. I mean, what is a painting but just a bunch of paint or ink on paper, right? But the story and the meaning behind it and the experiences and the memories that you have is what makes it valuable. And I would say a Choki Choki is valuable to me back then as it is valuable to me now, right? It's just that maybe I realized that I'm more aware of the ingredients and I'm more critical about it. But then I try not to think about it so hard. And this is also the way I treat my. This is also the way I think when I go to restaurants and eat food. Right, I'm not a picky guy. Like I don't go around town and say this char kway teow is the best char kway teow from that char kway teow, and it's a top 10 because of this and that. Like for me, everything exists for a reason, and if the char kway teow brings me joy, then it brings me joy. It's good enough. Yeah, and all these high-end restaurants, I go in with the same mentality as well. I mean, some chef don't cook to please you. Some chef cook. As a work of art, so he thinks of his cooking as a body of work, as a statement, as a critique towards Malaysian culinary or whatever. I just enjoy it based on what the narrative is. And
what if they serve you a Mamee monster?
Yeah, if a chef serves me a Mamee monster and justifies it, go ahead.
Oh.
I mean, there are artists who put their panties with period blood on the museum gallery, and it's worth about I think last I checked it was probably about 40 or 50 million, right? But if you have the narrative, if you have the reason, and there is a philosophy behind it, sure, 50 million it is.
Okay, very big takeaway there.
Yeah.
Ren Yi, any takeaways from the session today?
Based on your question on whether I would use any of these ingredients, I think it's not out of the question. For example, taking this and crunching it up and braiding chicken with it is actually a very genius move. You can actually achieve a layer of texture that otherwise you might not achieve from just normal breadcrumb. So I wouldn't say no, but of course, with good intention, with good context of what you're trying to do, it is definitely deliverable. I think one of our good friends at Down to Bones, they have a ribs
that's super ring.
Yeah,
ribs.
that's dusted with like super ring, and I'm sure that the flavor of that cheese, whether real or fake, right? Because here it says cheese with natural color, not natural flavor, yeah? So whatever that flavor is, if it tastes nice, and if you only have it once in a while, what's so wrong with that, right? So I wouldn't beat it too much in terms of saying, hey, yeah, your childhood food is that, or your childhood snack is that. I'm not gonna berate anyone, but obviously, if we taste it on individually, we can have a negative response as a personal preference, right? I have every right to say this doesn't taste good, right? But it doesn't mean that your childhood sucks because you had it. So I want to know if you guys have a child, and in reference to Hong's what do you call it, example of how his dad wanted to sneak him that plum, right? What is the one thing from here, or even if it's not from here, a snack that reminds you of childhood that you would want to introduce to your child because that's a part of who you are, just for legacy's sake?
Oh man, dude.
I think Mamee monster. Yeah.
Don't worry, Mamee monster is going to be around for a long time.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think there's one here which oh man, where is it? Where is that?
What?
Here, yeah.
Oh, we didn't get to taste it.
Yeah, you guys didn't get to taste it. So this is a cookie, and this is one of those early memories of me and my mom. Right, I think she got this as a gift for Teachers' Day. So she was a teacher. She took it home, and she gave it to me. And my first bite into it, right, because the filling is peanut, and it's just a simple cookie. But then this striped texture, right, it just blew my mind. And I yeah, because it's like it's wrapped in a way that it's like layers.
All right, let's open it. Let's open it.
Okay, final.
I don't know if they can stand anymore of this. Yeah, but it's very simple. But then it's like the whole idea of it.
Okay, while we eat this,
Oh, it's individually
it's
packed.
really
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, it's really soft. Huh?
yeah.
Oh. Okay, while we eat this, I think my takeaway for today is like in general when I eat anything new, although I might have like, initial reactions to it that may be like, oh, this is so weird, this is like, oh, I don't like this. At the end of the day, I really appreciate like just trying and discovering new flavors, or even old flavors that I haven't tasted in a long time. It makes me want to make like weird things. Like I have this idea in my head now that's planted by another friend that suggested it. A super ring cheesecake. What do you think?
Super ring cheesecake. Sure, man. Why not?
You think it could work?
Didn't Ming Han, do y'all have a super ring cheesecake before?
Or super ring.
You guys had super ring cheesecake.
They tried
ring
different
mac and
cakes.
cheese. Yeah.
Someone baked a cake, and then I remember
Someone make a super ring cheesecake.
it was full of
Oh, it's been
candy. And,
done.
yeah, that's what I remember one of the episodes. they had.
Oh, maybe it was. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go try it.
It's typical lah, bro. Like Oreo donut, Oreo cake, Oreo, I don't know lah. Oreo drink, chocolate milkshake. What? When's Oreo burger? I don't know.
My
It's
logo
just a
looks like
sticky-
Oreo. It's not bad. It's not bad.
The
Very interesting texture.
Is very
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
I also don't
Da
know
Hua
what it's
Chang.
called.
Da Hua cake.
Oh, it's Dan Hua.
Yeah.
Su.
It's like egg flour.
Yeah.
Dan Hua
But
cake.
I also just realized something, right? I think if I ever have a kid, right, or the kids that I know nowadays, right, they will never ever understand what this is all about. Because when I was young, right, I don't know whether it's because it's a generation thing. We were so I don't know whether to say is it a rude word to say poor, right? I would share this with one of my brother, two of us plus three of my cousins. So one of this will be shared
By
by
5%.
And my cousin, right, who is a bit older, she will cut this and weigh it. Because my uncle was a grocer, so he had a scale, like the the Chinese scale, right? The thing with a stick and like a daching, right? Yeah, she scaling, weigh it and share it. So I mean, how do you share this? Like this as an object, I buy it in bulk, and even if I give it to all these kids, they wouldn't understand. How do they understand? And these things also, like this one, right? When it first came out, right, the whole idea was it was a white chocolate and a brown chocolate, right? And they give you a spoon, and that spoon, like, it's like when we discovered Excalibur, right? My cousin pulled it out from his pocket. Excalibur chocolate, they give you a spoon, right? And then you mix it, and you lick it, right? And 5 of us, one of these, it's not
shared
like
the
2 girls,
spoon?
yeah. So how do you explain this to the kids?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I think nowadays the kids' snacks nowadays will be
Yeah.
very, very different from what
Yeah.
we had or what even our parents had.
Yeah.
Right. And it's gonna be like a generational thing. It's gonna keep
Yeah.
changing over time.
Yeah.
But I think it's just to wrap things up. I think it's a fun trip of nostalgia
Yeah.
today, and we rediscovered some cool flavors and discovered some things we didn't like as well. But yeah, that's it for today, and we hope you enjoyed listening to us eat and talk and just
Rediscover our innocence.
We discover our
sure.
innocence. Do you feel innocent?
Sounds good.
I feel like a bad boy now. Don't know about innocent though.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye. See ya.